Hello ladies and gentlemen, mdfashionco.collectibles here, and today I'm going to be commentating on this gameplay I played from the Quick Play Dungeon. A boy called Motorbike Lord 101. He's a novice at the game and he's also playing Phalanx. Coincidence? I don't know. But check out this gameplay, it's got some really awesome moments. But first, roll the intro! He had a dream to play Aliens Fireteam. He collects themes. He's got high self-esteem. He's credible. He's unforgettable. He's commendable. He's mdfashionco.collectibles. Okay? Honestly, I'm just happy to be playing the Gunner again. I love playing the Gunner, as y'all boys know, because this full auto shotty is so cool, and it's very fun to use because it mows down a ridiculous amount of stuff. And you'll see later on in this video how much stuff I mow down. Like, I run into synths and Xenos alike and mow them all down. It's pretty crazy when you first see the synths and the Xenos fight. But up until that, I have some thoughts about the Phalanx. The Phalanx jumps in front of you. This is not a good thing, especially in high level gameplay. He's not doing it now, but see, he's trying to get close to the enemy. He's essentially trying to get in between me and the enemy. And when we fire bullets, that's not a very good idea. It was like playing with two bots. But yeah, I was trying to move through this as fast as I could. And this map in particular is quite a long map. And it has a lot of, especially the first holdout takes ages because they come from so far away. And also, it's quite challenging. This map is one of the more challenging ones, definitely. The holdouts, there's very few places to run. Granted, I'm probably not even going to run on this anyway, just because I have so much firepower. And this really embodies the Aliens Colonial Marines theme, I guess. Especially playing quick play, because quick play you get sent on a mission, you don't even know what it is. You don't even really get briefed into it, you just get dumped into it. And that's how I feel a Colonial Marine would be like in real life. You just get dumped into a mission and then that's it. So I can actually see the box, it's actually on the right, but I just missed it. I get it a little later though. Notice how I'm hip firing the pulse rifle a lot. I use it, especially on these Xeno levels, I use it as a, as a close quarters weapon, but also one that can go kind of semi-mid-range. So that's how I like to play my Gunner, especially when I'm playing on Intense, a lower difficulty. I like to play my Gunner as something that can just deal with really frantic situations where everything's in front of you. Because when you're playing on Intense, and you're playing with boys who are randoms who don't know what they're doing, then essentially you kind of have to play like in this position that isn't optimal. If you really want to know how to do this the most effective way, effective meaning the highest chance of survival way, then check out my video of how to beat it on Insane, of 2-1 on Insane. And that's gonna give you the lowdown. But since I'm holding this position, not very good. Look, they're coming from the left, they're coming from the front, they're coming from the right, and also they're coming from the back. So, yeah. I also noticed Beta gets jumped by that darn Prowler all the time. It's quite crazy, eh? Oh, and then I noticed the thing there. And the Phalanx. The Phalanx had the good sense to go and check out the what's it called? The crate. Getting hit in this game is so detrimental. It's just like Left 4 Dead. It stops you shooting, which is the absolute worst thing. as you could see just then. Oh, look, I exploded the alpha. Yeah, and see, this is a mistake that a lot of people make. They think that they can get the teammate up. Big mistake. Yeah, there goes a shield bash he just used. And we still have a warrior coming. It's very important to kill the trash Xenos. I switch, I off the trash Xenos, then I switch back to the warrior. Then I roll, I off the trash Xenos. Well, in this case I killed the warrior because I could have killed him, like, in a quick succession. Like, he was a bigger threat than the small Xeno in the front. But yeah, good reflexes. I love this game, honestly. This game has so many awesome moments, just like Killing Floor 2. You can create so many awesome moments. The only issue is the game is kind of dead in Australia. In OCE, queuing up is kind of difficult. And I don't want to play with people with no ping because the netcode on this game is not very good. Nice, nice. But then I get hit from behind. Alright, up here, coming up here, I pinged the Prowler because I heard it, but the guy just kept running. See, I pinged it. No problem. I appreciate the pace, but the thing about pace is you have to be doing firepower too. You shoot and run forward. And in this situation, see, this hold is kind of difficult because you can't run back through the door. And then when you go and gather down below, that's quite a difficult hold too. Which is actually why I think I dropped a sentry. Or a mine. Yeah, I don't like dropping mines. It takes too long. Yeah, I don't even think we use the mine when the drone comes because I kill it. Yeah, see, that's an easy clap on the drone. He's gone. And that's the power of this build. If you want to see this build, of course, I made a gunner build. It's called the Deletos build. Deletos. Because I delete things, as you just saw. And just like Killing Floor 2, playing a lower difficulty, for example, intense, with people or bots, it turns it into a higher difficulty where you have to be, at least your reflexes have to be on point. Not your gameplay sense, because it's hard to make your gameplay sense on point when people aren't. See, look at this phalanx. You're just getting in the way. Yeah, your game... What was I saying? Yes, your gameplay sense is not really much point. If you don't have a communication with your teammates, then it's hard to have a gameplay sense that's actually good. Alright, this is pretty cool. So I nade them and then I push the position. And I switch to the shoddy, of course, because when you're pushing, you want to have the shoddy out. It's a breaching weapon, just like an AA-12 in real life. And that's how you clear the room. So I'm just checking for prowlers here. Can't be too careful. Alright, this part's awesome. Check this out. So look at all the targets in front. I could have naded. That would have been pretty cool too. But look. The recoil is so crazy on this build that it's very difficult. But I'm just mowing that down. But then they started to spawn behind me. And look at that phalanx again. I'm just gonna get in the way. Look at me. The phalanx, I'm gonna get in the way. Like, wouldn't it be better if he was a recon or even a demo or a gunner that could just stand at the back and just shoot the rockets? I'd much prefer that, but instead he's constantly getting in the way. They need to make his melee do like 500 times damage or something. Like, they need the melee to one-shot heavies or something. Not one-shot heavies, because that would be OP, but do an insane amount of damage, because there's no... the justification for him standing so close, it's just not worth it in my opinion. Alright, now this is a fun one. He actually flanks here. I just wanted to stay because I feel I'm pretty good to equipped to deal with these guys. I did overclock, and overclock is great against those guys because it knocks the shield back, and then you know, you can shoot them behind it. And I just realized those containment synths are actually... look at this game awareness. That's game awareness. That's called prioritizing the targets. But I realized those containment synths are actually from the end of Alien Isolation. Or am I tripping? Now, it's important when someone goes down, and it's harder to do this on Insane, but it's important when someone goes down, especially in these lower ones, to just clear the room. Make it so they can get up. But in this case, Alpha just ran up and did it. But if you're going to flank, you have to have a way out, and you have to not die, because then you're in a freaking horrible position if you flank and die. You got to be very pro, or just play a gunner like me and just have a ridiculous amount of damage. And I think holding up here is a horrible idea. Look at how many places they can come from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 places. Horrible. That was good fun. I like playing that. Also, I'm playing on the battle-tested Army Green pulse rifle skin because it looks cool. And I like to switch it up with the pulse rifle skin from the brown best. I love the brown best, but I was just feeling the battle-tested Armat Green. Because all the pulse rifles in the film are battle tested. They're not brand new. Alright, so this warden was out in the open. So I had to give him the business, and he blew himself up. Alright, check how I push this. This is like Drake from Uncharted. I'm not sure if his name's Drake, but this is how you're supposed to push a sniper. You nade him, and then you push him with a shotty. That's how it's done. Oh, and then this guy was here, so I blind fire. You gotta learn to blind fire in this game, especially against synths. But in this case, I'm just pushing so hard because, like, it's not a very difficulty, and it's also... this part's not overly difficult because Xenos spawn too. So Xenos can distract the synths and vice versa. But notice how much I'm getting my overclock back. It's because I have that ability at the bottom, which when rack 'em up or stay on target is on full, I get massive cooldown reduction. Anyway, it's getting a bit hot here. So I back off, and then the Xenos come in just in time, so I stand near the teammates to kind of protect them. There's Alpha. I hope Gunner doesn't get nerfed. I hope the other classes just get buffed. Yeah, and I'm running out of so much ammo because, as I said, I'm playing this fire speed build with the shotty. So I'm going through ammo like it's nobody's business. And I'm... oh, I didn't even see that sniper there. See, I had to roll to dodge that one. You just get a knack for these things as you play the game. You learn like when the sniper's gonna fire. So you can dodge it. That's pro play. Pro play only. Join the Discord and Steam group below, boys. Discord and Steam group below. All the pro Aliens Fireteam player is in there. So the Steam group below. And see, I want to set up all these mines, but it just takes too long. To use the line from Die Hard 3. Die with a Vengeance. Or with a Vengeance, or... I didn't even use any cryo grids. Like, obviously, I could use so much more. And I probably should. But I just wanted to fire. I didn't take it too serious. This holdout is not very hard at all. Especially when there's a sniper synth and a bunch of Xenos. So, it's not overly difficult. But yeah. A quick switch to the shoddy. I will probably switch back to the... Oh no, I'm going for a... I'm pushing the sniper. That overclock is no joke. Look at that, clear the room. So much fun. And I took no damage. Like, look at my health. I just went deep into the heart of darkness. And my health is completely fine. That's what's up. Yeah, see, notice how, due to my fire rate, I'm knocking the shield off and then I can hit them. But in this case, it didn't actually work that well and the mines just ended up doing the work. Now I'm running out of ammo. As you see, I run out of ammo a lot because I'm just spamming this thing crazy. But it's so... And look, another target-rich environment. I just pop that overclock and just go in. As long as I'm getting hit markers, I just offload it. But then we got a sniper, so I had to dodge him. Sniper just running around here. It's funny AI how he has to run around like that. I'm using the shotgun in. Oh, here we go. Now we destroyed those. Must have been the nade, and also the phalanx dealing with it. But yeah, the phalanx would have been, if I wasn't there, phalanx might have had a bit of an issue dealing with those containment guys. Maybe he could have knocked them back. I mean, in theory, it should be okay, but I just don't see the phalanx as doing that much damage. Obviously, not compared to the gunner here. And then we got a couple of warriors and then it's over. This is just some fun, quick play, Aliens Fireteam. Just get it in. Get it in ya. So when a spitter's there, on this difficulty, I do like to push them. But then the warrior came. And also that spitter was running away from me, so made it less effective. And there are, now that I look watching this back, there are Xenos to the right, so I should have honestly just been dealing with them. Like there's Xenos to the right that might hit me. And that's just not the best place to be. Yeah, I'm trying not to shoot alpha. And in this case, it's just clear up the runners. Don't even bother with this warrior. Like, just run away from him. Well, since we can kill him like that, that's fine. But we don't want to even take any hits from runners. And now it's obviously a face roll. But if we had just left that warrior and come around here and killed all these runners, then we would have secured the win in the sense that we can just kite the warrior around. And on the hardest difficulties, this is what you'd have to do. Just focus on the runners.
Excuse me. I have unlocked the door.
Like that one there. And that is the end. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. I'm going to keep them coming because I just love playing this game. Aliens Fire.
Oh, y'all turn up right now.
If you join the Patreon for $2.50 a month, you get a shout out on the videos and get to go to the Discord channel with the pros. Boys can't comment in or can't chat in unless they part of the Patreon thing. So look down below for the link and tell me what you think, boy.